I'm Kathy Ozer. I'm the Executive Director of the National Family Farm Coalition, which is a coalition of family farm and rural advocacy groups from across the United States. And we're an active member of the North American region of Via Campesina and internationally with Via Campesina. And it's been through that work over the last 15 years, for a long time, that we've been working around the concepts of food sovereignty and trying to build really a much more national and international campaign that moves food sovereignty into the work that we do with our farmers and also with fishers, who are a more active part of our organization than they had been in the past. When the Family Farm Coalition and our leaders first came back from international meetings, many years ago, they came back really saying, we need to define what food sovereignty means for all of us. And really at the heart of it is it's enabling farmers and fishers to retake control of their land, seeds, and resources. So part of what we've been doing has been to block bad policy that continues to be imposed on us through our Congress, really promoted by the biotech industry or the livestock industries that want to take away some of what have been wins in the policy arena in the last 10 years. But really, at the heart of what we think food sovereignty is enabling farmers to get paid a fair price for what they produce, so that farmers can recover their real costs of production and be paid fairly themselves and be able to pay their own workers fairly and be in a system that values their production instead of a system like we have now, that farmers and fishers are being forced out of production and being forced off the land due to what we feel is really flawed federal farm policy and trade policy that is based on free trade principles, not fair trade. So we've really been trying to push for really policy that really represents a real change and a systemic change in our farming and food systems that we have in this country. Well, over the last 15 years, the Family Farm Coalition has worked with researchers and academics on different issues, and there's a few of the academics that are here are people that we've had a long history of working with, but it was very exciting to see a lot of younger researchers and people who are right now in academia thinking about some of the issues that we've been raising, and particularly the issues about who controls resources, the financialization issues, some of the issues behind resource grabs and who has control of those resources. There was some of the papers lifted up some of the issues and tensions that we've been seeing ourselves and that we know on the ground are what's costing farmers their livelihoods. But seeing more of the research basis around some of that, I'm hopeful will be some ongoing work. And we know that farmers have a lot of on-the-ground experience, but it's also helpful for researchers to be documenting some of what we're seeing, but also goes the other way too, for those researchers to really be listening to and reflecting what are the experiences of the farmers and peasants that we work with, and not just a relationship of, we're evaluating you or we're observing you, but actually being part of thinking about what are the kinds of systems that would really enable us to survive down the road.